Hi, a few weeks ago one of my viewers was asking me about the Lady Comp that I use. So the Lady Comp is a birth control device. It's a natural birth control device, and I bought this one in January of last year and started using it then. I didn't buy it, my husband bought it for me because I think it's cheaper in the US and it was about $600. So he bought that, and I think it comes with a guarantee. It says here on the guarantee, "We guarantee that Lady Comp and Baby Comp stay free from defects of materials or manufacturing for a period of 2 years for the Lady Comp and 3 years for the Baby Comp respectively." So it's meant to last at least 2 years from when you buy it. So it came with this guarantee. This is the actual device, which I'll show you a bit of the functions later on. And it came with a little pouch for it, so if you go traveling you can put it in the pouch. And it also came with a brochure of the features of the Lady Comp, telling you what it is. So no hormones, no side effects. It says a woman can only get pregnant on 6 days during each menstrual cycle, 5 days before ovulation and on the day she ovulates. This is a relatively short period of time and bears no relation to the considerable health damages many women expose their body to day in, day out, only to prevent a pregnancy during those 6 days. Does it have to be this way? We say no. So they're talking about people who take the pill to prevent having babies. But personally, I don't want to be taking the pill to prevent having babies because I know that can mess up your hormones. And in fact, I was on the pill for about a year before I went vegan. So at least 5 years ago I was on the pill, and it wasn't for birth control, it was just for acne. And it helped my acne a little bit, but it definitely didn't get rid of the acne completely, and I still had acne. And it was only when I went vegan that my acne completely cleared up, and it was cleared up even more than when I was on the pill. And another side effect of me being on the pill is that I did gain some weight, and I don't know if it was actually the pill that did it. I have a feeling that it was, because at least 2 years after I started being on the vegan diet, I was still I wasn't as skinny as I am now, and it wasn't like I was eating more then. I'm still eating about the same amount of calories, but I've just lost more weight. So that could be an effect of being on the vegan diet long term, or it could have been just that I haven't been on the pill for 5 years. So that's my experience with the birth control pill, and I think it's more inconvenient to have to pop a pill every day rather than just taking your temperature with this. And it is a lot safer. It's not invasive at all. Yeah, so it comes with this brochure telling you about the features, and then it also comes with an instruction manual for how all these buttons work. So there's only 3 buttons on the Lady Comp. There's a plus button, minus button, and a round button in the middle, and you press them either at the same time or in different combinations to get access to different functions. So the instruction book would go into more detail about that, but I'll just show you what I do. So on this Lady Comp you can set an alarm. So I'll show you. If you press the round button you'll get the time, so 11:05, and then if you press the minus button you can see what time you set the alarm for you to wake up to take your temperature. And sometimes I set it about the time that the latest that I want to wake up, and I might wake up before this time, before 8:10, and if I do, I'll just take my temperature before the time I wake up. The way it works is that you're meant to take your temperature every morning as soon as you wake up, and each morning you try to do that within a 3-hour window plus or minus. So let's say that you took your temperature at 7 o'clock in the morning on day 1, then on day 2 you would need to take your temperature either after 4 a.m. or before 10 a.m. And if you miss that, then you just take your temperature the next day. So it's not like you have to take your temperature at exactly the same time every day. It's pretty flexible. And to take your temperature, you would take this thing and you put it under your tongue. And anyway, you put it under your tongue and you hold it there for about half a minute. And as you do that, it will show you what your temperature is. Let's see if I can get it. Okay, so my temperature today was 36.78 Celsius. I don't know if that's high or not. I think it is high. And it also shows you alternate flashing what day of your cycle you're on. So I'm on day 33, which means that my period is late, which doesn't normally happen. And it also shows you at the top, in one of those 3 circles, it will flash either a green, yellow or red light. So if it flashes a green light, it means that you're not fertile that day. If it flashes a yellow light, it means that you might be. And if it flashes a red light, it means that you're fertile. So if you are wanting to have sex, then you would need to use a condom on the red light days. And so I've been using this. I think it's pretty good. And I was going to say also, I tend to get red light days about 10 days out of the cycle, and yellow light days about 2 days of the cycle. So green light is just over half the month. Yeah, I don't know if that's normal or not. I think it is. If you have any experience with it, you can let me know. But yeah, about half the time it's red light. No, half the time it's green light, just over half the time. And then the rest of it is either yellow or red. And on the red light days, I use the condom. And this is the brand that I use. It's called Glide Ultra. Glide is spelled with Glyde, and it's the only vegan condom that I found in Australia. I don't really know if there's other brands, but I did a search online last year and this was the brand that I came up with, and they came in a pack of 10, and I bought it from an online store called crueltyfreeshop.com.au, and I ordered a few other things because you do have to pay for postage, and yeah, it's pretty expensive for 10 of these. I forgot the price of it because it was a while ago, but yeah, they're more expensive than non-vegan condoms. And I did a bit of reading and research about how condoms are made, and apparently if you buy one that's not vegan, it's made using some animal things. I can't remember. But yeah, so that's my birth control stuff that I use. And yeah, at the moment I'm not with my husband because he's in the US and I'm in Australia, but I'm still using this just to keep track of my cycle. And yeah, it's kind of good to see what day of the cycle I'm on, because then I can plan for my period and like not getting the bed sheets dirty, or like I don't know, it's just good to know what day of the month you're up to, because it does help with planning. And speaking of periods, I actually use the Diva cup. I started using the Diva cup last year as well, about May last year, and it's just a silicone cup that you insert up there and it catches the fluids. For some reason mine does leak a bit, so I do sometimes use like a panty liner or even a pad just to be really safe, but it does catch most of the fluids that come out. Yeah, but I find it a lot more convenient to use that. It does take getting used to, like, inserting it up there, but I think it's worth it. Let me know if you have any experience with the Lady Comp or vegan condoms or Diva cup, whatever. Okay, see you in my next video. Bye.